Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well today. This is Scoffer with Just a Normie. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, share. And today we are going to take a look at some information from entertainment, the EW.com and stuff. Mortal Kombat's first look inside the R-rated reboot, fatalities and all. It looks really good and stuff from what I can tell from the stills. I didn't know this was even coming out. It's kind of like a sneaky up on the radar, you know what I'm saying? Just when you thought Mortal Kombat, you think of blood, right? Buckets of it. I know back in the 90s and stuff, Mortal Kombat was kind of cheesy and stuff like that. Kind of like Spawn too as well, you know? All those 90s and stuff like that, you know? But I think it's one of the most underrated, um, I think it's one of the most underrated um, franchises around and stuff, you know? And I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know how a lot of my demographic is in the that watch my videos and stuff like that. I know that I can look and stuff, but I really don't really pay attention to it. I don't care. But there's a lot of gruesome splatter and stuff that's just Mortal Kombat, you know, with Sub-Zero and you know, it's kind of just, you know, that 90s superhero genre cheesiness, you know. But if this, you know, it's I don't know, it's you know, Mortal Kombat is going to be produced by Todd Grunner, and Aquaman's James Wan begins with a crucial piece of lore from the original games, the blood feud between the clans of Hanzo and Baihan. The 10-minute opening sequence kicks off in feudal Japan, long before these fighters wielding supernatural abilities as Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and it ends in a pretty nasty hand-to-hand combat between the two. McQuoid says it's why the first time featured film cast Sonata and Taslim, two actors known for martial arts, proves prowess. The leaders of Ninja Clan, and he's strong. But also at the beginning, he's a very peaceful family man, Sonata says. It's like a family drama with excitingly brutal fighting. That's the image of the movie for them and stuff. And I've got to say, it's got a very good story. So, and I like martial arts. I like the Japanese, a lot of different stuff in the Asian world when it comes to martial arts and all that. I know a lot of Westerners like that too as well, you know. So, the story of Bai Han and Hanzo needed to be told within the fight. There are some great camera moves to get it a bit of dynamic that making it enjoyable. We need it to be really elemental and really brutal. It's not a shiny film. I wanted the dirt and grim. I like that. I don't like it being all shiny and stuff. I like things being pretty raw and stuff. As long as the story is good acting and stuff like that, I can overlook a lot of things. That brutally carries over to the present where we meet Cole Young, a wholly new character of Mortal Kombat world played by actor and martial artist Louis Tan, Wu Assassin into the Badlands. Someone who prides himself on performing. Oh, he's a good actor. I know who they're talking about. He's a really good guy. I think he's like half white and half like Asian or something like that. But he's a really good actor, especially in Into the Badlands and stuff. Oh my God, freaking phenomenal and all that. But when we first meet Ken um, and all that. Um, is He's down on his luck. He's kind of washed up MMA fighter who used to be a champion, who used to believe in himself, who used to have a lot of hope in his career, and it's all gone down the drain, and it's all very interesting place for a superhero. I think that along with the journey in Mortal Kombat and Cole discovering where he comes from, you're introduced into a lot of these iconic characters. It's kind of nice to kind of introduce a new character along the way and stuff. I kind of like that. Cole knows nothing of his heritage aside from the mysterious birthmark on his chest, the shape of Mortal Kombat symbol. Tan reminds Mum on his birthmark connections to the character origins, but agrees it's a unique symbol that will eventually tie into the journey that he's going on. It remains the only clue Cole has when a sinister sorcerer and emperor of the realm outer world, Shang Tsung, sends Sub-Zero now with his Cryomantic's powers to hunt him down. Major Jax brings, which looks like somebody else we know, a special forces major who bears the same mark as Cole, urges him to seek out Sonya Blade. She ferries him onward to the next leg of the journey, to the thunderous elder god known as Lord Raiden, who grants sanctuary at his temple to all those with the mark. There, the Cole encounters even more recognizable characters from Mortal Kombat: Liu Kang, Kung Lu, and Kano, and other, known characters and all that. Tan is familiar with the idea of the legacy. His father, Philip Tan, a national champion martial artist, began his career on Tim Burton's Batman and progressives to fight choreographic stunt coordination. Tan has found memories of rolling around the stunt mats on movie sets as a kid. Mortal Kombat, on the other hand, has now marks the actor's first leading role in the high-profile featured from studio that launched his father's career. Tan is also the legacy of the original series and games. I've been playing the game since I was a kid, he says. For lack of a better way to describe it, you don't want to mess it up because it's so iconic. You want to bring something new to the table that people haven't seen before, but at the same time, really respect and pay homage to the legendary of what has already been created, which I totally respect and totally love that he sees that stuff. Cole is certainly something fans haven't seen before, while many gamers can call out the unique fighting moves of familiar names like Dagger and Melee. Tan used his own experience and developed a fresh style for Cole. He pulled from UFC fighting, Jordan, and so on and so forth. Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, judo, and MMA roots. All that. I kind of like that though. I wanted to make sure that everyone respected the material, the lore of the combat, the fans' love they have for this. Everyone was clear on it and all that. I think that it'll be pretty good and stuff. Film is scheduled for simultaneously released in theaters on HBO Max on April 16th. We'll see if that hits the movie theaters or if it'll just be straight to HBO Max, but everything seems to indicate that it's going to be going to HBO Max because we have no idea what's going to be going on with the movie theaters due to Rona. So have you ever seen the original Mortal Kombat, or are you familiar with it, with the gaming, or what? Let me know what your thoughts are and all that stuff. I would like to know your thoughts down below about what you think of all this, and we'll be talking to you soon. Take care, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll be talking to you later. Bye.